Namaste and good morning, everyone. Let's do some prayers before our studies. Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Bhur Swaha, Tatsavitra Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Asto ma sadgamya, tamso ma jyotirgamya, mrityurma amritam gamya. Om sahna bhavatu, sahna bhunaktu, saviryam karvavahi, tejasvinavadhitamastu, ma vidveshavahi. Om shanti 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 om. Okay, these days in Thursday's class, we are going through verses from Guru Gita. And as you know, Guru Gita, even though 400 and some verses, but we are going through that shorter version of it, which has 108 verses. So let's look at verse number 51 today. And this is just a reminder again to you that it's a conversation. These verses are spoken by Lord Shiva to Mata Parvati. Okay. So let's look at verse number 51. Paraat taram dhyeyam nityam aananda kaarakam Hrdayaa madhyastham shuddha sphatika sannibham. The Guru is beyond all beyonds. Paraat taram. Guru is beyond all beyonds, the highest object of meditation. See, dhyeyam means object of meditation. We often wonder what should be our object of meditation. The supreme object is Guru. So the Guru is beyond all beyonds, the highest object of meditation. He is the eternal bestower of happiness. Nityam aananda kaarakam. We are all looking for happiness.
Going to do COVID test on me.
Bestower of happiness. What else? Hrdayaa madhyastham. He resides in the center of the heart. Shuddha sphatika sannibham. Pure and bright as a crystal. So Guru is beyond all beyonds, the highest object of meditation. So the Guru is beyond everything. Beyond over here means the subtler, the highest, the purest, the best. So the Guru is beyond everything which one thinks is the limit. He is beyond that limit which one perceives. Because if somebody thinks that no, liberation or the moksha is the highest, Guru is even above liberation itself. He is the eternal bestower of happiness. He resides in the center of the heart, pure, bright as a crystal. So Guru is the one who's seated in our heart, ever pure, ever bright. And what does he do? He is showering happiness and joy on the bhagats. So that's why Bhagavan Shankar is saying over here, he is the highest object of meditation. So this should be the answer to our question. Where should we concentrate upon? Guru. Yasmaat taram naasti, neti iti shruti, Manasaa vachasaa chaiva, nityam aaraadhayed gurum. This is verse number 52. Constantly serve the Guru with mind and speech. Manasaa vachasaa. There is nothing greater than him. The Vedas describe him as not this, not this. Neti, neti, iti va shruti. This is almost like an idiom. Neti, neti, va iti shruti. So constantly serve the Guru with mind and speech. So that means mind should not wander anywhere else. It should always be wandering around Guru's words, because you have surrendered the mind to Guru. So mind should always be focused on the Guru, and your speech, whatever you talk about, should not be vain talk. Always be about the Guru. That's what I saw my own Gurudev Ji doing. Every sentence he spoke, there was his Guru's name in there, or mention of it constantly. Guru, Guru, Guru. There's nothing greater than him. The Vedas describe him as not this, neti, neti. Neti, neti, iti va shruti. So Bhagavan Shankar is saying that the Vedas describe the Guru saying he is not this, not this. Because he's everything. There's no difference between Guru and the Brahma. You cannot put a limit on Brahma, you cannot put limit on Guru. Often people perceive the Guru with a limited mind. And we often start arguing about my Guru and your Guru. Guru is one. Guru is one. Because he is beyond this or that. Sometimes we think we have understood the Guru will make you perceive that you have not understood him actually. Because we are understanding with this very small intellect of ours. Even if you think that you know the Guru and he will make you perceive that you do not know him, because you know only what he wants you to know. You can perceive only what he wants you to perceive. He can make you think that you know him, but in reality, you don't know him. That is the quality of a true Guru. When you think that you know him, in the next moment, he will show you another aspect of himself, which you don't know. When you think that you have already mastered that aspect, he will make another aspect, because Guru is unlimited. Guru is eternal. So if we think that we can grasp the Guru with the mind, we are mistaken. We can perceive Guru only through pure love, pure dedication, pure surrender. When we can fully absorb ourselves into Guru. Verse number 53. And before the class, I was telling you that this is another verse which Guruji used to recite before his sermons. Akhand mandlakaram vyaptam yena characharam tad padam darshitam yena tasmei Shri Guruve namaha sthavram jangamam cha eva tatha cha eva characharam vyaptam yena jagat sarvam tasmei Shri Guruve namaha. Salutations to the Guru, whose feet reveal the Supreme Being that pervades this indivisible sphere of animate and inanimate creation. Sathavar and Jangam. Salutations to the Guru, he pervades this entire universe. Vyaptam yen jagat sarvam. So salutations to the Guru. He pervades the entire universe, consisting of the movable and immovable, the animate and the inanimate. So over here, he is telling Mata Parvati that she should contemplate on the Guru's feet. Salutations to the Guru, whose feet reveal the Supreme Being. Because we want to know God. That is the quest in all of us. So he says, Guru's feet. Your contemplation, your focus, your eyes, your concentration should be fixed on the feet of the Guru alone. The Guru's feet reveal the Supreme Being that pervades this indivisible, cosmic sphere of animate and inanimate creation. Sathavaram jangamam cha eva, tatha cha eva charachara. Only by surrendering, by keeping your focus, and by meditating on the feet of the Master, the Supreme Reality, who is present in all things, animate and inanimate, can be revealed. This Vedic philosophy says God is everywhere. In the trees also, in the clouds also, in the mountains also, in the rivers also, in the human beings also, in the animals also. It's only through the grace of the Master that this truth can be revealed. See, ultimately, we are here to experience this. We want to experience this. If they say that kan kan mein Brahma vyapta, we got to experience that. Sure, we believe in it, but we want to experience it. He says, without the grace of the Guru, it's not possible. Guru Kripa. Okay. So salutations to the Guru. He pervades this entire universe. He pervades this entire creation. The Supreme is equally in the movable and immovable. And Satguru is the same as Supreme. There's no difference between the Satguru and Brahma. Verse number 54. Tadechatihi, tanajatihi, tadadure, tatsamipake, tadantrasye sarvasye, tadu sarvasye, bahyata. Ajo aham, ajro aham, cha anadi nidna, swayam, avikar, chid anand, anyan mahato mahan, apurva nam param nityam, swam jyontihi nir amyam virajam param akasham dhruvam anandam avyam. He, the Guru, moves and moves not. He is far as well as near, inside as well as outside everything. Because if Guru is, the Guru essence is no different than Brahma. Brahma is far also, near also, inside also, outside also. Moves also, doesn't move either. Where can he move to? Because he's everywhere. He realizes, I am unborn, ageless, ajo aham, ajro aham. I am unborn, ageless, established in my own self. I am unchangeable, embodying the bliss of consciousness. Chidananda. An atom larger than the cosmos. That tattva or nature is beyond all primeval things. Everlasting, self-luminous, taintless, and completely pure. That is the supreme ether, immovable, blissful, imperishable. So in these verses over here, it's like three different verses compiled into this one verse actually. Okay, so he shows that there is no place where the Guru is not, first of all. Whether he moves or he does not move. Because when we see Guru in a body, we see the Guru moving, but Guru is even beyond the body also. He is ever present. He is far as well as near. Because Guru can appear far away, but he is the nearest than the nearest. It's right inside us. And for some, he can appear very near, but he could be far. If the Guru is in a body, living somewhere else, but you can still feel the closeness of the Guru inside you. So this means that you can see somebody very close to a Guru, but it doesn't mean that the physical closeness means much. So for you, it's a Guru. You see the Brahman in that, but the other person may not. For them, it's so far away. Physically, they could be next to them, but they don't see that Guru. So the physical closeness is due to the sanskars from the past. That's why this verse says, Tad dure, Tad samipake. He is far as well as near. He is far for the mind, he is far to grasp because one is looking at the Guru. We think Guru is far away, but he is close also. Always into the outside, the mind rotates only into the outside. That's why we just constantly just try to identify the outside things. If you look towards the outside, you will see the distance. But if you look within the consciousness, when you look inside of your heart, you will see that Guru is seated right there. He is the dearest and the nearest. And once you have perceived the Guru inside of you, you will see Guru everywhere. Then you will see that this essence is no different than Brahman. So the Guru is eternally in this realization that he is unborn, ajo aham, ageless, without beginning or end. Guru is always established in the divine self within his own self. If you have ever come in contact with a personality like this, you will see that often they just go into themselves. No matter how many people are there, they'll just get absorbed into themselves. Even if the Guru appears as taking birth and aging with time, in reality, it's all the drama of life. The drama of the outside. The Guru, in reality, is without beginning or end. Even if the Guru appears very much to be in the outside world, with his mind running left and right, in reality, Guru is always established into his own true self. That's what Lord Shiva is saying. Guru always knows that he is unchangeable because Atma is unchangeable. So Guru is identifying himself only with the Atma, embodying the bliss of consciousness. An atom larger than the cosmos, he says. Because the atom that science talks about, they say it's very small. But the Guru talks about the cosmic atom, which is called a Narayan Tattva. which is the super atom, in which the whole cosmos, the whole universe is present inside in an atom. There is everything into it. Imagine your body, how many atoms are inside it. So this is a universal atom he's talking about. Aniyan Toman, the cosmic atom which made this whole universe, is the Guru himself. So even if one sees the changes of the outside, know that the universal consciousness, the blissful consciousness is never changed. The Guru is always absorbed into that. Guru always sees himself as this divine consciousness which is unchangeable. So that's why it's called a Guru Tattva. Guru Tattva, or this nature, is beyond all primeval things. Everlasting, self-luminous, taintless, and completely pure. So the Guru here in these verses is referred to as everlasting because the Guru doesn't have a beginning or an end. The Guru is self-luminous because he always shines the cosmic light of God. God doesn't have a beginning or end. He is the ultimate, so the light of the ultimate is the Guru. So do we see our Guru like that? Or do we just look at the Guru only as a name and the form? See, the problems come when we see the name and the form. Then we start arguing, start debating. Guru is not touched by any stains of the outside. The stains of the outside are only on the outside, but the Guru is always absorbed into the divine consciousness, who is the Supreme himself, is not touched by them. No taint. And taint is what? The Rajsikta, the Tamsikta. He is completely pure. He is beyond even Sattvikta. Completely pure, even if on the outside it appears differently. We know that white clothes we wear, they can be stained. You can throw some color on it. It will change color. But Guru can never be stained. Pure state. So what does it mean? That means philosophically, the karam, any kind of a karam, does not have any effect on the Guru. Taint is the effect of the karam. So the Guru is the supreme ether. That ether is present everywhere. It's immovable, blissful, imperishable. So this is where he's taking our attention to when we read something like this. Verse number 55. Chaitanyam shashvatam shantam vyomatitam niranjanam nad bindu kalatitam tasmai Shri Guruve namaha. Salutations to the Guru, who is consciousness, Chaitanya, peace and eternity. Shashvatam Shantam. He transcends ether, the space, and is without stain. He is beyond Nad. What is Nad? The divine music. He is beyond that also. Bindu and the Kal. Bindu is the spot. The blue spot is called a Bindu. So salutations to the Guru, who is consciousness, peace, and eternity. Here again you see the three qualities of the Trimurti actually in the form of the Guru. That's why we say Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara. So Guru is consciousness, peace, and eternity. Guru earlier was referred to as ether But in this verse, he says he transcends ether. Transcends. Ether is still part of the Prakriti. Even though it's very subtle, but he is. See, ether cannot be stained, but he's one beyond ether. And then he is referring to Guru as the Nad, the cosmic sound. So the Guru is himself the cosmic sound. And what is the cosmic sound? Om. That is a cosmic sound. That's called a Nad. And the Guru himself is the Bindu, the center point. And Guru is the Kal. Kal has two meanings actually, time and vision. Okay, so both are called Kal. So Guru is that, or beyond that also. Jnana Shakti Samarudas Tattva Mala Vibhushitaha Bhukti Mukti Pardataha Yastasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Salutations to the Guru who firmly rides the power of knowledge, Jnana Shakti, who is adorned with the necklace of the tattvas, necklace of the tattva, and who grants worldly fulfillment as well as salvation. And tattvas are what? According to the Sankhya philosophy, there are 25 tattvas, starting from the basic roots and the tanmatras and the rest of them. Mala of tattva. So salutations to the Guru who firmly rides the power of knowledge. Because what does Guru give us? Knowledge. Okay. With the help of the knowledge, he removes the ignorance. Guru. So salutations to the Guru. The Guru is full of knowledge and he knows what to give, whom to give it to, how to give, when to give. Because he rides that knowledge. He is like a parent, or it's like when you talk to a baby. When you talk to a baby, no matter how old you are, but you lower yourself to the level of the baby. That's how Guru does. Guru knows how to talk to different disciples in different tune. See, just like we will talk differently to the baby and differently to the elderly people. So the same way the Guru lowers himself from whatever level he is to the level of the common people, for them to understand him. Sometimes we get confused between the Gurus who talked about the duality or non-duality or any other philosophy. They were talking to their students in that language at that time. That doesn't mean that they were not established in this Guru state. But we get so confused and we just start seeing differently and we think we put ourselves into a certain category. There's only one category for the Gurus, what Lord Shankar is talking about. So the Guru is adorned with the necklace of the tattvas, all these elements. And he is the one who grants worldly fulfillment. Because this worldly fulfillment happens to us through the tattva, through the elements. So he grants worldly fulfillment. Bhukti, bhukti is called fulfillment, but worldly. Or as well as the salvation, the mukti. So bhukti, mukti, pradata. So Guru knows if we need something in this world also, we get it with his blessings. Often we just forget that no, our journey is not about fulfillment of these worldly desires. Guru is here to take us out of this world also. So Guru wears and masters this necklace of the tattva. because this world is made out of this necklace, these gems. Because these tattva make human beings move, act. Actually, the very first tattva is Om, the sound. Because in Sankhya philosophy, we talk about 25 tattva, but in the, if you look at, we have gone through the Shiva Purana, there is a Om tattva also, there's a God's tattva also, and Guru is has the full knowledge of this tattva. And it is by the grace of the Guru that whoever is surrendered receives what is needed, not for their own pleasure, but for their salvation. Because the Guru is making the effort to cross us, the devotees, this ocean of samsara. That is Guru's job. Because once we have surrendered, it's Guru's job to take us across. Otherwise, if we just stay in this tattvas, we just keep on floating. Keep on floating. There's another verse which I often heard from my Gurudev, Yasmaat, verse number 57. Anek janam samprapte sarva karma vidahine swa atam gyan prabhavena tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Salutations to the Guru, who by the power of self-knowledge can burn up all the karmas acquired through countless lives. Pretty big statement over here. Because I remember one time discussing with my Guruji, what is this? How can Guru burn our karmas? He said there is a karam vidhan, the theory of karma, and most of us, we are under that. But Guru is above karam vidhan, this level of Guru. With his grace, he can burn the karmas. So Guru is beyond karam. Due to his complete surrender to the Supreme and by realizing the Supreme Self within his own self, by this realization, all the karma of all the lives is burnt, not for him, for the ones who are completely surrendered. We cannot beg for it. We cannot pay for it. We cannot cry for it. This just comes with Guru's blessings once we have surrendered. So over here he says that the Guru doesn't live for himself. The Guru's life on earth is to burn all the karmas of his disciples and free them. Na guror adhikam tattvam, na guror adhikam tapaha tattvam jnanat param naasti tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. There is no truth higher than the Guru. No austerity more purifying than serving him. No realization greater than his tattva. Salutations to the Guru who makes this realization possible. So again, we got to realize it, not just memorize it. There's no truth higher than the Guru. Na gurur adhikam tattvam. There is nothing higher than the Guru. So then, it's like a austerity. No austerity more purifying than serving him, he says. Because serving a Guru is also a tapa. In Bhagavad Gita, we learned that. which means that there is no sadhana that can purify a person more than serving the Guru. We serve the Guru not for Guru's sake, for our sake. We want to purify ourselves. There is no higher mantra, yantra or tantra that can better save oneself than serving the Guru. Serving the Guru is far simpler actually, easier also. Much easier than anything else, any other sadhana. There is no realization greater than his tattva. As the Guru is Om, there is no difference between the Guru tattva, the qualities of the Guru and the qualities of the divine. There is no other realization than realizing that your Guru is what you are seeking for. If the devotees realize that what they are seeking for is the grace of the Guru's kripa, in the Guru's kripa, they will achieve everything. Guru kripa. So salutations to the Guru who makes this realization possible. It's called a Pad Seva, serving the Guru, serving the Master. One realizes that one's aim is to surrender to the Master. Praises to the Guru. Only he can give you that realization. He can give you that grace if you deserve it. We cannot demand. Manatha Shri Jagannatho Mad Guru Tri Jagat Guru Mamatma Sarvabhutatma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. My Lord is the Lord of the universe, my Guru, the teacher of the three worlds. Myself is the self of all beings. Salutations to the Guru. So he says, this is what the disciple says, that my Lord is the Lord of the universe. Okay, over here he means Narayan, because there's no difference between the Guru Tattva and the Narayan. My Guru, the teacher of the three worlds, he is referring to the Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. Myself is the self of all beings. This is what we need to realize. So the Guru is the personification of the Lord, the teacher and the self. Let's look at one more verse, verse number 60. Gurur Adir Anadirsh Guru Param Devatam Guru Partaram Na Asti Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. The Guru is without beginning and without end. Adi Anadi. He is the supreme deity. There is nothing higher than the Guru. Salutations to the Guru. So Guru is without beginning and without end. He is the supreme deity. See, the body has a beginning and an end, but the Atma does not. So when we recognize that Guru as the Atma, sure, there's no beginning, no end. And if one is surrendered to the Guru, there is no need to surrender to God. It's the same thing. If one is surrendered to the Guru, there's no need to worship any other form or any other deities. Okay? Because often in the ritualistic portion of the Vedas, we have different worships. Or even in the temples these days, when we do, people say that worship Ganesh first, or worship Lord Krishna, worship Lord Ram, a lot of other deities too. But once we have a Guru in our life, there's no need to worship anything. Everything is contained in the Guru. That's what he's saying. So one is surrendered to the Guru, there's no need to worship any other God or any other deities. There's nothing higher than the Guru. Salutations to the Guru. Whatever my Guru can give me, that's all I need. Otherwise, constantly our mind is wandering between different deities. if one can perceive that the Guru is God, then there is no need of having any other form. But as long as one doesn't perceive God in the form of the Guru, then sure, it is important to worship to the different forms. But worshipping the different forms should take us towards this ultimate understanding that essence is one. So until that realization appears that the Guru and the Lord, one follows the advice of the worship or the rituals. But if you can perceive that the Guru is the embodiment of the Supreme Lord himself, Guru Parama Yavatam, that he is the supreme deity, if you can perceive the Lord himself in the form of the Guru, then this will become the higher form of the realization. This is what he is telling us. He is not putting down the worship of the deities, but he is taking us to that level. We are just connecting with that essence, not the forms. Because often we just get confused with the forms. We think this day, this form, and that day, that form. This day, this month, that day, that month. Just one. We are moving towards that oneness. Let's stop our class here today, and we'll start with verse number 61 next week. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishyate Om Shanti 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 Om. Thank you very much.